A home invasion turned deadly in a historic neighborhood. Tucson police said they need your help identifying one of the suspects, but even more shocking, the person who was murdered is believed to have been involved in selling illegal drugs. News 4 Tucson's Lupita Murillo with tonight's Investigators report.
The family of Suzanne Miller is ending the year without her. Tucson police say she was brutally beaten on July 4th. She died nearly a month later. They also say that drugs were involved. All this while she was caring for an elderly woman.
There are indications that she was possibly involved in the sale of narcotics.
According to Tucson Police Detective Dan Roberts, who is assigned to the Counter Narcotics Alliance, or CNA, it happened in the Sam Hughes neighborhood on July 4th. The main house faces the street. The apartment where Miller was found was located in back of the house facing the alley.
Her son found her down, unconscious and unresponsive, and called for medics and police.
A search warrant was conducted.
We found obvious evidence of a struggle inside, some narcotics paraphernalia.
The detective says the suspects never made it into the main house where the elderly person lives. They were targeting the victim, who was the caregiver.
I think anytime we put someone in a position of trust, whether it's a public safety worker or someone who's taking care of the elderly, we expect them to respect that. And in this particular case, not only did this person put themselves in jeopardy, but they put the client in jeopardy as well.
During the investigation, Tucson police reviewed home surveillance video from a neighbor's camera.
We could see a Nissan Frontier vehicle drive by the residence.
10 minutes later, the vehicle returns and stops at the back gate that leads to the front door of the apartment.
One suspect gets out, goes through the gate. A minute or so later, the second suspect runs through the gate.
At 7:26 p.m.,
you see both suspects run to the truck, and then it leaves.
Detectives were able to get a license plate off the surveillance video. They put out an attempt to locate. Officers within hours find the Nissan within the area, and they conduct what's called a high-risk traffic stop. They pull the driver over. He's 27-year-old Anthony Green. They questioned him, and what they found:
for sale weight of methamphetamine and cocaine in his possession.
Detective Roberts says he denied any involvement in the home invasion. At that time, he was booked into the Pima County Jail on drug charges.
The investigation continued, and we're able to tie him to the scene through forensics.
Green was then charged with first-degree murder and placed on $1 million bond. As for the second suspect,
at this time we have no information who that second suspect is. We're still working some leads.
He says these are very dangerous people who will do this again.
People that commit the home invasions, that's what they do for a living. They go out and commit home invasions to steal narcotics and cash.
If you have any information, you are urged to call 911, and if you want to remain anonymous, call 88-CRIME. Investigating for you, Lupita Murillo, News 4 Tucson.
If you would like information about caregivers or taking care of the elderly, please go to our website, KVOA.com. Now